Let's welcome in the management at Prabhat Dairy at this point of time. Dairy stocks have been doing well. The management is now joining us. Mr. Vivek Nirmal, joint MD and CEO at Prabhat Dairy. Mr. Nirmal, thank you so much. Mr. Vivek, thank you so much for taking out time for us. Last few quarters, you've seen your revenue growth in single digits. Do you think strong consumption trends? What is the expectation going ahead?
Our consumer business is growing at large while the B2B segment is relatively stable. And as per the last year, we have announced our Vision 2020. So we are on the way to achieve our targeted revenue of 2000 crores by 2020. So I'm sure the track will continue and we will continue to register a very strong growth rate, especially in the consumer business segment.
Could you also tell us the trend that you're seeing currently in milk prices, and have they been able to bounce back from the recent lows, more importantly?
Milk prices were lower on account of higher inventory levels in the country and worldwide as well. But the state government has declared incentives for farmers, and so for the buying companies, milk prices has remained stable. But farmers are getting better prices now, and with the intervention of government for some subsidy, and I think that will keep the interest of farmers on. The milk production will continue to remain and grow, and hence we see the prices remaining at this level for a couple of quarters from here.
What is your approximate market share in high value segments like cheese, paneer products, where quite a lot of competition is coming in?
Cheese particularly, it's a new plant. We started manufacturing just before 3 years, and but the growth is pretty good. We have grown around 106% over the last year in cheese. In terms of market share, we actually are not present in the consumer side of the cheese business. Out of the total cheese business in India, around 70% of the business comes from the institutional segment, and in the institutional segment we are pretty strong. We have more than 20% business in the institutional space around, but in the consumer business we are not present. We don't have any intent to launch our products in the consumer segment in cheese particularly.
No, you just said that the cheese demand is picking up fairly well, but the capacity utilization is quite low, just at about 45% odd. What are your plans to increase the same given the customer acceptance for your cheese products?
Yes, initial 1 or 2 years in the institutional business have been a kind of a learning curve for us. Now a lot of learning has came in. Our milk is our largest USP. It's a very high quality milk, what we procure directly from farmers, and that's why the cheese business has now started seeing a lot of growth. Since it's a very big plant, it's the third largest manufacturing capacity in the country. So the capacity utilization in first 2 years have been low. Now it is around 45%. In next 2 years, we are expecting around 80-85% of the capacity utilization.
What is your current retail like? How many outlets do you have? Where do you plan to increase it by how much?
See, our focus has been largely on Maharashtra. We want to become the largest dairy company in Maharashtra. We are pretty much on track. We are already present in more than 40,000 outlets in Maharashtra. We are targeting around 1 lakh outlets in Maharashtra in next 2 years.
All right, Mr. Nirmal, thanks a lot for talking to us about the way forward for the company and the categories that you are looking at.